because 75 minutes is long. But you guys always do it, so you can do anything. I'm gonna try to teach 60 minutes. So let's just start in a comfortable seat. And if you're using music, feel free to turn it on whenever you want. So before settling in, just like always, stretch for a moment. Just feel into your body. Whatever feels good. Any little movements, little wiggles. And then eventually find stillness. So just sit up nice and tall, lengthen through your spine. So I like to imagine all the little vertebrae in my spine and like they're just spacing themselves out a little bit more as I sit up even taller. Draw up through the crown of your head. Soften through your face, soften through your shoulders. Close your eyes. Hands can rest on your lap, hands to your heart, or one hand to your heart space, one hand to your belly, so you decide. And then start to bring more awareness and attention to your body and to your breath. Become more present right here, right now. So just noticing everything that creates this moment wherever you are. Just really fully arriving in the here and now. Next time you breathe in as big as you can, sit up as tall as you can, take up space, not just physically, energetically. Hold. Exhale, open mouth, sigh. Do that 2 more times. So inhale, fill up. Hold at the top. When you think you're full, sip in just that little bit more. Keep holding, keep holding. Exhale, sigh it out. And then last one, so biggest inhale of your Thursday morning. Hold at the top. Sip in a little more. Keep holding, but relax around your held breath. And when you're ready, sigh it out. Now bring in your Ujjayi breath. So in and out through your nose by way of the back of your throat. And as you cultivate this breath, slowly begin to bring small movements or even big, gentle movements into your body. So you can start just moving a little bit from a seated position, maybe moving your torso around, reaching your arms up, side body stretch. As you begin to explore movement, keep cultivating that deeper awareness of your breath, that deeper connection to your breath. And whenever you're ready, we'll come forward onto our hands and our knees and continue the same exploration. So just moving. Anything that feels good. Cat-cows, hip circles, cobra, child's pose. So absolutely anywhere you want to go, no right or wrong. Feel into your body. Notice what feels good today, what might feel a little bit tight or stiff or sore. Big, spacious breaths. Take about, I'd say 3 to 5 more rounds, just exploring this unstructured movement. And then when you feel complete here, downward facing dog is our eventual destination. So you can find your way into your first down dog whenever you're ready. Nice job, you guys. So no rush, take your time. Once you're in your down dog, we're basically doing the same thing, a little bit of exploration. So this first little bit of class, it's really just for you to warm up your body and to start to create more space space with your breath inside. So use your big, spacious inhales. Fill up as big as you can, all those little tiny spaces. And then exhale all the way to empty. Just notice what's going on with your body today. So as you move into your down dog, maybe it feels really good to keep a big bend in your knees. Maybe you want to pedal out your heels or walk your feet out to the width of your mat, so a little bit wider than usual. Perhaps you want to lift up to your fingertips and just make sure you have that engagement through your shoulders and through your core. So if you're using your core the way you ought to be in this pose, there's not a ton of weight in your hands. It feels like you're lifting up rather than just pressing down. So you want to press your hands down and then lengthen your spine, lengthen your side bodies, lift from your center. Big deep breaths. Let's take just a couple more rounds in our down dog. And then end of your next exhalation, forward fold at the top of your mat. So find your way there however you would like. Once you're in your forward fold, just give yourself a minute. So feet about hips width distance apart, all 10 toes face directly forward. You can go wherever you want to, hands behind your head, interlace your fingers, ragdoll, grab opposite elbows. Maybe hands behind your back and interlace your fingers. So your pose, your variation. Take about 2 more breaths. You guys know, keep the weight slightly forward in your feet. Don't rock back into your heels. Don't rock into the outer edges. So for me, it's really tempting to just kind of rock onto the outer edges of my feet and let my knees bow out to the sides a little bit. Keep rooting down through the inner and outer edges. Heels very light on the ground. Next time you inhale, halfway lift, spinal extension. Exhale, release and let it go. Do that one more time. Inhale to your halfway lift. So crown reaches forward, tops of thighs press back, really broaden through your sit bones. Exhale, fold. Now press into your feet, lead with your heart. Let's take it all the way up. Inhale, stretch your arms up. Exhale, hands to heart. Flow with your breath. Inhale, high mountain. Exhale, slow dive. So stick your butt out behind you. Lead with your heart, then let it go. Forward fold. Halfway lift with your inhale. Ardha Uttanasana, so nice and long. Exhale, fold, bow. Press into your feet. Heart leads, take it all the way back up. Inhale, stretch tall, maybe little gaze up, tiny back bend. Exhale, hands to heart. Let's do one more round just like that. High mountain, breathe in. Try not to rush it. Exhale, slow dive. So feel your body move through space, then let it go. Inhale, halfway lift. And with your exhale, release, bow as deeply as you can, navel to spine lock. Root through your feet and rise up. Inhale, stretch your arms up. Exhale, hands to heart. All right, let's add on. Inhale, arms to the sky. And exhale, cactus your arms, tiny little back bend, so big opening through the front of your heart. Inhale, re-extend and realign your spine, reach straight up. Exhale, slow swan dive, take it down. Halfway lift, breathe in. Exhale, plant your hands, step back to plank. Come to your knees if you'd like. Inhale at the top. Exhale, slow motion, Chaturanga Dandasana, lower down. I'm going to give you the option today, your back bend, any variation of your choice. So take a couple breaths or so. Find space in your front body. So stretch through your front body, little tone in your belly. You might gaze from side to side or just move a little bit. When you're ready, downward facing dog, take it back. So give yourself about 5 rounds in down dog. This time, perhaps focus in a little bit more on your most efficient alignment, so your optimal alignment for your body. Fingers spread wide. External rotation in your shoulders. Lift from your center. Broaden through your sit bones. So it's like you're trying to stick your butt up in the air and then reach it back. If it feels good to work your legs towards straight, go for it. If it feels better to keep a bend in your knees, perfectly fine. Reconnect to your breath. So make it stronger, make it more powerful. Take one more big inhale. Exhale, gaze to the top of your mat, step or float, forward fold. Halfway lift, breathe in. Exhale, let it go. Root through your feet. Let's take it all the way up. Inhale, stretch your arms to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart. And we're going to move through a couple rounds of sun A's today. So a little bit different. Here we go. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, cactus your arms. Baby back bend. Work it intentionally. Low abdominals stay toned. Inhale, re-extend, realign. Exhale, slow dive all the way down. Breathe in, lengthen. You are in no rush. Exhale, plant your hands, feet to the back of your mat, chaturanga, so keep that exhale going, lower down. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Keep your shoulders down, away from your ears. Exhale, downward facing dog. Great big inhale, lift your hips high, lengthen. Exhale, look forward, step or hop, top of your mat, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bow. Root through your feet and rise. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, hands to heart. One more time. Inhale, high mountain. Move with your breath. Exhale, cactus, baby back bend. Bottom tips of shoulder blades squeeze. Inhale, re-extend. Exhale, take it down. Halfway lift, breathe in. So fill up as you lengthen out. Exhale, plant your hands, step or hop back, chaturanga, strong arms, strong belly. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. All right, we're gonna stay right here. So reconnect to your big, deep breaths. Next time you breathe in, take your right leg to the sky, three-legged dog. So inner thighs face each other, hips square. Press up through your right foot, press down through both hands, and then lift with your left sit bone and your belly button. So you're still lifting up. You're not just letting all the energy press down into the ground. You want to feel like the energy is moving up, all the way up into your center. Feel that connection. Take one more big inhale. Make your right leg straighter, stronger, more powerful. Exhale, right knee to your nose. So curl in, high on your back to be toes. Stay here as you breathe in. Press the earth away. Exhale, step your right foot forward, low lunge. Take just a couple breaths to move your legs in any way that feels good for you. So just a little bit of your own exploration. You can bring your back knee down, straighten your front leg, open your front hip. And then in your next breath or two, you guys, let's find our way into our high crescent lunge. Strong legs, strong stance, and then rise when you're ready. So hips square, front hip pulls back, back hip pulls forward, low abdominals tone, chest lifted, and then reach through your fingertips. Make sure your weight feels nice and centered, so it shouldn't feel like you're leaning forward. Back leg and back foot are very strong and powerful. Now, where is your breath? Slow it down, smooth it out. Let's take one more inhale, maybe gaze up. Exhale, twist to your right, left arm forward, right arm back, back knee bends and hovers above the ground. So squeeze your inner thighs. And then see if you can twist just a little bit further from your center, from your belly button. Reach forward and back like your arms are being pulled in opposite directions. Maybe even gaze back over your right fingertips. Take one more full round. Now listen, bring your right forearm across your low back. So right forearm across your low back. Turn your shoulders to face forward. Reach your left arm up. And then slowly start to work a little back bend. So puff up through your heart. You've got your right forearm behind you. Press it into your low back for extra support. Lift through your chest. Gaze up. Don't let your neck just let go. So try not to let your head collapse. This is an exalted warrior variation. Take one more inhale. Maybe reach higher, reach back further. Exhale, bring your left hand to the ground, inside your right foot, and then reach your right arm to the sky. Revolve lunge. So legs are strong. Squeeze through your inner thighs. Imagine you're trying to pull your right hip back, but at the same time, your right knee hugs towards your left armpit. Ring out through your spine. Breathe. Huge full body breaths. Take one more round. End of your exhalation. Let it go. Unwind. Pyramid pose. So step your back foot in about a foot or so. I like both feet facing directly forward, all 10 toes, and then my feet are on 2 train tracks. Traditionally, it's feet on a balance beam with about a 30-degree angle in your back foot. So you choose what feels best for you. Inhale to a halfway lift. I'm going to bring my fingertips to my front shin. You can bring hands to blocks or props if you have them at home, maybe hands to hips, or if you want to challenge, reach your arms out to both sides. Palms face the ground. Press your arms up and your chest down. So right now, we're just working on lengthening our spine. Pull your right sit bone up and back. Press back through the top of your right thigh. Take one more inhale, more length, more space. Exhale, imagine you want to reach your heart past your right knee. So start to dive forward and then down, forehead towards your right shin. Hands to the ground or props, or you can rest your hands on your shin. So wherever works best for you. Take about 3 more really big, deep breaths. Each exhale, draw your belly button in and up and see if you can dive just a little bit deeper, fold just a little bit further. Nice work, you guys. Last round. Now listen, end of your exhale, you're just going to step your back foot forward, forward fold. Halfway lift. Breathe in. Exhale, let it go. Now root through your feet and let's take it all the way up. Inhale, stretch your arms up. Pause here, grab hold of your left wrist with your right hand. Side body stretch, so upper body goes right, hips go left. More weight in your left foot. Breathe down your left side. Pull your left shoulder back and down so your left shoulder is plugged into the socket. Soften your face. Unclench your jaw. So not straining, not forcing. Gentle effort, big deep breaths. Take one more round. Next time you inhale, back up, switch your grip. So grab your right wrist, right palm faces towards the left, and then up and over, other side. So more weight in your right foot, hips move to the right, upper body, up and over to the left. Feel the strength in your left side abdominals holding you. And then breathe length into your right side, in between your ribs, into your waistline. Bigger, deeper breaths, creating more space. Take one more round. Inhale, come back up. And exhale, little baby back bend, cactus your arms, open up. Inhale, re-extend, realign. Exhale, slow dive all the way down, forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, plant your hands, step back to plank, take your vinyasa or skip it. We'll see you back in down dog. You can add or subtract anything you want for this vinyasa. So take your time. Once you're back in down dog, reconnect to your strong, deep breaths, Ujjayi breath. Inhale your left leg to the sky, three-legged down dog. Inner thighs face each other, hips square, left leg as straight, as strong, and as powerful as you can make it. So I don't care about height, I care about strength and length. Lift from your center. Press down through your hands, lengthen your side bodies even more. Breathe all the way up into your left toes. Take one more inhale. Exhale, left knee to your nose, so shoulders over wrist, curl in. Stay here as you breathe in. You should be on your back tippy toes. Press the ground away. Exhale, set your left foot at the top of your mat. Give yourself a few rounds to just move your legs any way you want to. Notice what's going on this side. What feels good, what feels stiff. And then in your next couple of breaths, my friends, crescent lunge. Let's start transitioning. Next couple breaths. So strong legs, strong stance. Inner thighs squeeze towards midline, just gently. Low abdominals tone. Chest lifts, so think of puffing up through your heart. Proud heart. Reach through your fingers, energy in your fingers, soften through your face. Breathe. Feel the strength in your back leg and your back foot. Take one more inhale. Exhale, turbo twist to the left, so right arm forward, left arm back, bend your back knee, hover it above the ground. Squeeze your inner thighs. You want to pull your front hip back, back thigh forward, twist more. Maybe gaze back over your left fingertips for an extra challenge. Maybe bend your back knee even more. Hover it right above the ground. Take one more breath and see if you can twist further from your belly button. End of your exhale, you're going to bring your left forearm across your low back. Turn your shoulders to face forward again, so square off your shoulders. Right arm reaches up, and then slightly back. So lift your sternum and start to reach your right fingertips back. You can keep that bend in your back knee if it feels better, which it does for me. Your left arm is behind you as a little extra support, so press your arm into your low back. Lift your heart higher, reach further, take one more inhale. Exhale, right hand to the ground inside your left foot. Left arm to the sky, revolve lunge, open it up. Yeah, good job, you guys. So legs strong. If you want to modify, back knee can come down. Otherwise, back knee is lifted, back leg is powerful. Squeeze your inner thighs. Imagine left knee hugging towards your right armpit, but pull your left hip energetically towards the back of your mat. Twist, twist, twist. Use your breath. Take one more full round. End of your exhale, let it go. Set up for a pyramid pose. So step your back foot forward about a foot or so. Feet on two train tracks, all 10 toes face forward, or feet on a balance beam, little angle in your back foot. It's up to you. Halfway lift. So pause here for a moment. Arm variation of your choice. So make it as challenging as you want, or use any props you have, any support you need. Pull your left sit bone up and back as much as you can. You might even take your thumb to the crease in your left hip and literally kind of roll that skin out, push it back. Once you've found as much length as you can from the crown of your head back to your left sit bone, then start to work your fold. So imagine you want to reach your heart past your left knee. Won't happen, but that's your intention. Forehead towards your shin. Use your breath. So each exhale, very intentionally, draw your belly button in and up. From that place, dive a little deeper, fold a little further. So we actually want to use our strength to encourage more mobility. We want to use our mobility to create more stability. So we want those two things to complement each other rather than work against each other. So keep exploring that. Keep being curious about that balance, effort and ease, softness and strength. Using them to work together rather than contradicting, or rather than working as opposing forces. Use opposites to go deeper. That's a beautiful thing of yoga. It's full of all of these opposites, but they're actually working together to create the same thing. Let's take one last breath in our pyramid pose. Dive as deep as you can. And then end of your exhale, just step your back foot forward, forward fold. Inhale to a halfway lift, spinal extension. Exhale, fold. Now listen, chair pose. Bend your knees, weight in your heels, lift your heart. Keep a tone in your belly, so draw navel to spine. Chest slightly lifted, bottom tips of shoulder blades squeeze towards your spine. As you squeeze your shoulder blades, don't lose the tone in your low belly, your front body. See if you can sit a little lower. Weight is in your heels for now. Take one more in-breath. And exhale, chair plane or drinking bird. Swing your arms back. Option to pick up your heels. Float to your tiptoes. Maybe bend your knees even more. Little baby cobra in your heart, so gaze slightly forward. Back muscles squeeze around your spine. Take one more breath. Stay on your tiptoes if you can. Inhale, high mountain all the way up. Maybe stay on your tiptoes. Exhale, slow dive. Forward fold, heels on the ground. Halfway lift as you breathe in. And exhale, plant your hands, feet to the back of your mat. Move through your vinyasa or skip it. We will see you back in downward facing dog. All right, my friends, we've got 2 rounds all the way through, breath to movement. So 1 breath, 1 movement. If at any time you want to go slower, you want to pause, take a little break, that is completely fine with me. It's always up to you. Stay in your down dog. Breathe in as big as you can. Hold. Big open mouth sigh. Let it go. Ujjayi breath. Inhale your right leg to the sky. Stretch it out. Exhale, right foot steps forward. Low lunge. Here we go. Inhale, rise. Crescent lunge. Gaze up. Exhale, turbo twist to your right. Left arm forward, right arm back. Right forearm behind your low back. Square your shoulders towards the front of the room you're in. Reach up, reach back. Breathe in. Exalted warrior variation. Exhale, bring your left hand down. Inhale, right arm to the sky. Revolve lunge. Gaze up at your right fingertips. Exhale, unwind. Inhale, pyramid pose with a halfway lift, so lengthen. Exhale, fold. Dive as deep as you can. Empty all the way out. Inhale, step forward, halfway lift. Lengthen your spine. Exhale, bow. Root through your feet and rise. Inhale, arms reach. Pause here. Grab your left wrist with your right hand. Exhale, side body stretch to the right. Hips go left. Inhale through center. Switch your grip. Exhale, up and over, other side. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, baby back bend. Cactus your arms, open your heart. Inhale, re-extend, realign. And exhale, hinge at your hips, dive down, forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, plant your hands, step or float back, chaturanga, keep that exhale going. Inhale, lift your heart, shoulders back and down. Be here, don't just move through it. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg high. With intention, exhale, step your left foot forward, low lunge. lunge. Slow rise, inhale, crescent. Exhale, turbo twist, right arm forward, left arm back, back knee bends. Left forearm across your low back, shoulders face forward. Inhale, reach up, lift your heart, reach back. Exhale, bring your right hand to the ground. Inhale, left arm to the sky, peel the left side of your chest open. Exhale, unwind, step your back foot forward a little bit. Inhale to pyramid pose with your halfway lift. So much length. Now exhale, work your fold, navel to spine, forehead towards your shin. Inhale, step forward, halfway lift, top of your mat. Exhale, let it go. Now listen, chair pose, bend your knees, weight in your heels, lift your heart. Exhale, chair plane or drinking bird. Stay on your tiptoes if you can, high mountain all the way up, grow super tall. Exhale, maybe stay on your tiptoes all the way down, forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, plant your hands, step or float back, chaturanga. Cobra or up dog, breathe in, feel this front body opener. Exhale, downward facing dog. Now listen, inhale your right leg high. Exhale, right knee, left elbow, so add that little twist. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, right knee, right elbow as high as you can get on your right arm. Inhale, three-legged dog. And exhale, knee to your nose, then step through low lunge. Inhale, high crescent, rise. Exhale, turbo twist, left arm forward, right arm back, back knee bends. Right forearm across your low back, look forward, inhale, reach up, reach back, exalted warrior variation. Exhale, left hand comes down. Inhale, right arm to the sky, reach and twist. Exhale, unwind. Pyramid pose, halfway lift, breathe in, tons of length. Pull your right sit bone back and up. Exhale, work your fold, bow over your front leg, navel to spine. Inhale, halfway lift, top of your mat, so step forward and lengthen. Exhale, fold. Let's take it all the way up, breathe in, reach up. Grab your left wrist with your right hand. Exhale, side body stretch, up and over to the right, hips to the left. Inhale, come through center. Switch your grip. Exhale, other side, up and then over. Inhale, back to center. Little baby back bend, one more time, open up. Inhale, re-extend, realign. And exhale, slow dive, all the way down. Halfway lift with your inhalation. Exhale, plant your hands, step or float back, chaturanga, strong belly. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Be here, feel this pose, feel this back bend. Exhale, downward facing dog. All right, inhale your left leg high. Exhale, add your twist. Exhale, left knee, right elbow. That's it. Good. Inhale, three-legged dog. Left to left. Exhale, as high as you can get on your left arm. Inhale, three-legged dog. And exhale, knee to your nose, then step forward softly. Rise up, breathe in, crescent lunge. Exhale, turbo twist, right arm forward, left arm back, bend your back knee. Left forearm across your low back, turn to face forward. Inhale, reach up, lift your heart, reach back. Exhale, right hand to the ground. Inhale, left arm to the sky, open up through the left side of your chest, reach super high. Exhale, unwind. Pyramid pose, halfway lift, breathe in. Pull your left sit bone back and up. Exhale, fold. Drape your torso over your front leg. Empty out. Halfway lift, top of your mat, step forward. Breathe in and lengthen. Exhale, fold. One more time. Chair pose. Inhale. Sit low. Stay low. Exhale. Chair plane or drinking bird. Tiptoes if you want. All the way up. Breathe in. Maybe stay on your tiptoes all the way down. Breathe out. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale. Plant your hands. Step back to plank. Lower down. Chaturanga. Inhale. Lift your heart. Exhale. Sit back for a moment. Child's pose. Embryo pose. Or hero's pose, just a seated meditation if you prefer. So take a moment, you guys. Just reconnect. So slow down your breath. Smooth it out. Feel the energy inside of you, moving through your body, the prana, the life force, the aliveness inside of you. Right here, right now, everything else can just fall away. Take about 3 more rounds. You can exhale out your mouth at any time. And we'll meet back in downward facing dog. So in your next couple of breaths, find your way there. And as you make your transition back to down dog, fire up your Ujjayi breath. Bring it back if you've lost it. Lengthen it out if it's become fast, if it's sped up. All right, my friends. From your down dog, inhale your right leg to the sky. Peel your right hip open this time, so bend your right knee, squeeze your outer right butt cheek. This is a lovely place to stay, or option to flip your dog. So step your right toes down behind you if you want to. Right arm reaches forward, lift your heart and reach your heart forward as well. Press your hips towards the sky, breathe down into your belly. Press down through your left hand, press down through your feet. Take one more inhale. Exhale, let's come back. Everybody, 3-legged dog. Extend your right leg super high. Breathe in. Exhale, step your right foot to the top of your mat. All right, and then this time, we're gonna move into standing splits. So right foot roots down, left leg to the sky. Draw up from your belly button. That invisible rope pulls up on your belly button. Hug in with your right inner thigh. Left leg strong and powerful. Spread your left toes. You can stay here. Think of this as a one-legged forward fold. Relax your neck. If you want, maybe you play with your balance. Right arm behind your right leg, or even both arms behind your right leg. If you would like, play with some hops towards handstand. So right leg is your springboard. Left leg stays straight, strong, and powerful as you hop, as you float up. Gaze slightly forward of your hands and really press down through your fingers. Wherever you're at, make sure your breath is there. Your pose, your expression. Let's take one more big inhale. And then listen, exhale, left knee to your nose. So curl in for just a moment, but stay balanced on your right foot. Inhale, lift your left leg up again, so standing splits. And then step your left foot all the way to the back of your yoga mat, so you're in a low lunge position. All right, let's bring our hands to the inside of our right foot. And then walk your right foot all the way out to the width of your mat and even a little bit forward. You can choose, keep your back knee lifted, that's going to be more intense, or bring your back knee gently to the ground. Now without leaning all of your weight over to the left, Without letting your right knee come forward of your ankle, start to lower your upper body towards the ground. So as long as you don't just sink over to the left and collapse, then you can really just soften around the pose. Big deep breaths with each exhale. Imagine you could melt and soften your heart just a little bit more. If you want to pivot your right toes to turn out to the right a little bit, or even roll onto the baby toe edge of your right foot, feel free. You've got about 3 more deep breaths here. Exhale out your mouth if you want to. Rise back up to your hands if you're not there already. And if your back knee is lifted, now gently set your back knee down. Reach your left arm forward a little bit so your left hand comes out in front of you on your mat. And then you're going to reach your right arm forward, up, and then all the way back. And as you reach your right arm back, point your back toes and pivot your right toes to face directly out to the right, or as far out to the right as you can. You can roll onto the baby toe edge of your right foot. This is called a horizon lunge. Press down with your left hand, so you're lengthening through your left side body, and then reach back through your right fingertips. Gaze back over your right shoulder. Right toes point out to the right. You can roll onto the outer edge of your foot, but just keep your ankles strong. Take about 2 more breaths. Left leg is long, the one that's on the ground. Keep it nice and long. Good work, my friends. Next time you inhale, reach your right arm up and then all the way over. Plant your hands under your shoulders. Back knee is still on the ground. And then work your right leg back so your right leg extends straight back. And then left arm straight forward. Take a great big inhale here. Exhale, bend your right knee, heel towards your butt. Reach your left arm back, lift your heart. Hug in with your inner thighs, gaze forward. If this is enough, stay here. If it's available, grab hold of your foot. Kick foot into hand, pull hand back into foot. Squeeze the bottom tips of your shoulder blades towards your spine, lift your heart higher. Keep the back of your neck long, so gaze slightly down. Spread your toes as you hold your foot in your hand. Take 1 more round. Fullest expression. End of your exhale, release. Inhale, spinal balance, neutral spine, reach. Exhale, elbow to knee, should feel good. Inhale, lengthen. 2 more times. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, lengthen. And last one, elbow to knee, slow motion. Inhale, re-extend. Exhale, let it go. All right, bring your left leg out to the left. So extend it out to the left like you're in a half wide-legged straddle position on your hands and your knees. Left toes face directly forward. Now right arm reaches out to the right and up towards the ceiling. So I lift up to my left fingertips. You can too if you want. Big inhale, reach high. Exhale, thread your right arm underneath you. Reach through as far as you can, then come down to rest outside of your shoulder, outside of your head. Big, deep Buddha belly breaths. You can take any variation you want to. Breathe into your back body with your inhales. Exhale all the way to empty every single time. So slow down your breath, smooth it out. Couple more rounds. If you happen to have your left hand lifted, everyone bring your left palm back to the ground. Next time you inhale, unthread your right arm, reach it all the way up, 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 and set your right hand down. Pick up your left foot, swing your left leg all the way over so left toes come off the right side of your yoga mat, and then turn your upper body, gaze back over your right shoulder, lengthen your left side. Press down through both hands, draw navel to spine. Take one more round. And bring it back, hands and knees, downward facing dog. If you want to move through a quick vinyasa, just kind of reset, you're welcome to. Otherwise, take a moment, just walk it out in your down dog. Fire up your Ujjayi breath. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, bend your left knee, open your hip. Stay here if you want to, or flip it over. Left tiptoes come down behind you for a wild thing. Left arm reaches forward, heart reaches forward. Lift your hips and breathe down into your belly. Press down firmly with your right hand. Press down with your feet. Breathe, one more big, huge inhale. And then everybody, three-legged dog. Extend your left leg as high as you can. Breathe in. Exhale softly, left foot forward, low lunge. Root into your left foot, standing splits, right leg floats. So lift through your belly button, hug in with your left inner thigh. Right leg strong and powerful. You can take this as a one-legged forward fold. Let your neck relax. Your upper back can round. Maybe one or both arms behind your left leg, playing with your balance. If you would like, option play with your handstand hops. Hug in with your inner thighs. Press down through your hands. So you can walk your hands as far forward as you need to so your palms are flat on the ground. Come up to your left tiptoes and lift from your belly button. Use your left leg as a little springboard. Take some hops. And maybe you just hop 1 millimeter above the ground. That's it for today. That's perfect. You're just playing. Big deep breaths. Let's take one more inhale. Maybe lift your right leg higher, spread your toes. Exhale, right knee to your nose. So curl in, hollow out. Back to standing splits, re-extend, inhale. And then step your right foot all the way back, low lunge again. Hands to the inside of your left foot. Walk your left foot out to the width of your mat and even a little bit forward, a couple inches. Now your choice, back knee stays lifted for lots more intensity, or back knee comes down without letting your front knee come forward of your ankle. See if you can lower your upper body towards the ground. Make sure you're not just sinking all of your weight over to the right, which is super tempting because it's much easier. Try to push more weight to the left. And if you want to, you can pivot your left toes out to the left or even roll onto the baby toe edge of your left ankle. Just make sure to keep your, baby toe edge of your left foot. Just make sure to keep your ankle strong. Breathe. As long as you're not collapsing over to your right side, you really can just kind of soften around the pose. Slow, deep breaths. Soften your face, soften your heart. Couple more. Unclench your jaw, loosen up through your forehead and your eyebrows. All right, lift back up to your hands if you're not there already. Bring your right hand out in front of you a little bit, and then left toes will pivot out to the left. Left arm reaches forward, up, and then back. Point your right toes, those back toes, towards the back edge of your mat. Press down through your right hand, this front hand. Press down so you're not just sinking into it. Lengthen your right side body. So left toes point out to the left. You can roll onto the baby toe edge of your left foot. Reach back, lift through the crown of your head. Press down through your right palm. Breathe wherever you feel the most sensation. It's going to feel a little bit different for everyone. Send your breath there. Rise and lunge. One more round. Inhale, reach your left arm up, and then over back to the ground. Plant both of your hands pretty much underneath your shoulders. And then left leg back, three-legged tabletop. So left leg straight back, square off your hips, tone your low belly. Take your right arm forward, spinal balance. So find stability here first. Now we'll move towards our half bow. So right arm reaches back, left knee bends. I like to tuck my right tiptoes to stabilize my shin. It's up to you. Lift your heart gaze forward. Make sure you're not locking out your left elbow so there's still strength in your left arm. Stay here if this is enough, or grab hold of your left foot. Kick and pull, but hug in with your inner thighs. Stay connected to your center. Breathe down into your belly. Soften your face. Unclench your jaw. Kick and pull. Find that balance. Take one more round. Fullest expression. End of your exhale. Let it go. Inhale, re-extend. Exhale, elbow to knee, round. Slow motion. Inhale, lengthen. Strong straight line. Exhale, elbow to knee. Curl in, round even through your mid-spine. Inhale, lengthen. Last one. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, re-extend. Exhale, lower down, tabletop. Right leg extends straight out to the right, toes face forward. Left arm out to the left, all the way up to the sky. Maybe lift your right fingertips. Inhale, open up. Exhale, thread your left arm through. If you can wrap your peace fingers around your right big toe and you want to take that variation, that's an option. Otherwise, anywhere you want to go. Big deep breaths. Breathe into your upper back, mid back, low back. Couple more rounds. If you do have your right hand lifted, slowly return your right palm to the ground. Next, inhale, unthread your left arm, reach it all the way up, open, open, reach, reach. And exhale, left hand comes down. Swing your right leg all the way over, so left toes come off, or excuse me, right toes come off the left side of your mat. So swing your right leg over to the left and then gaze back over your left shoulder. So you're not just gazing back by using a turn of your head or your eyeballs. You're turning your entire upper body, lengthen your right side, draw navel to spine, press down through your palms. One more round. Come back to tabletop, hands and knees. Take it back to down dog. Walk it out. Inhale, come forward, high plank. One more time, exhale, chaturanga. Back bend of your choice, breathe in. You might take an extra couple breaths. And then as you're ready, tabletop position into a seated position. We're gonna take a seated hip opener today. So I'll give you a few options. Feel free, if you have at home a pillow or a rolled up blanket, if you wanna sit up on top of a pillow or any other object that helps you get a little more height in your hips, that might be a great modification. So, double pigeon fire log pose. Either left shin parallel to the top edge of your mat, and then outer right ankle right on top of your inner left knee. So both shins are parallel. And you don't want your foot inside your knee like this, which is what a lot of people do. You're losing the stretch if you go there. So outer ankle, inner knee. If you're like this is where you stay, sit up tall. If your knee is even with your hip, reach your butt back, heart forward, and then fold. If this is way too much, your modification is left foot on the ground with your knee back, hands behind you, outer right ankle to the top of your left thigh. Roll your shoulders back, lift your heart. And if you're in this variation, maybe you rock your legs from side to side. You can walk your upper body closer to your lower body and your heel closer to your left butt cheek to make it a little bit more intense. Take it a little deeper, so up to you. Your pose, your expression, and take about 4 or 5 more breaths. Probably 5 to 7 more breaths. I always tell you less than I actually do. It's my trick. So big, spacious breaths down into your outer right hip. Soften your face, your neck, your shoulders, your hands, your fingers. Soften your outer body, your outer shell. Take one last big, huge breath. End of your exhale, if you're folded forward, just roll it up very, very slowly. And then everybody, hands behind you, lean back, uncross your legs. Feet to the ground with your knees bent, feet mat width distance apart, shoulders back and down, windshield wiper your knees a couple times from side to side. So as your knees go to the left, your right butt cheek can lift up. As your knees go to the right, your left butt cheek can lift up. Keep a little flex in your toes. And then you guys, after a couple of rounds on each side, we'll just move into our hip opener. Left shin on top this time, your variation. So double pigeon, fire log pose. Outer ankle to your inner knee. Sit up tall or fold forward. Or right foot on the ground with your knee bent, the seated pigeon variation. Toes flexed and active. If you are folding forward, really think of reaching your left butt cheek back. Lengthen through your lower spine. Breathe. Spacious breaths. About 3 more slow rounds. You are in no hurry. Good job, my friends. Very, very end of your next exhale. Just ever so slowly roll it up. Head comes up last. And then this time, you guys, you're gonna lean back, uncross your legs. Same thing, feet on the ground with your knees bent, feet mat width distance apart, but you're going to come all the way down onto your back, tee out your arms or cactus your arms, and windshield wiper your knees from here. So supine variation, lie down. Let your knees fall from one side to the other in no hurry whatsoever. So work that mobility in your hips and your low back. About 3 or 4 times on each side. Little flex through your toes. And then after you've gone a few times to each side, feet wide, knees together. So bring your knees back up and just let them fall in towards each other so your low back opens up. Close your eyes and just let your body kind of melt into this position. I can even sometimes feel my spine sort of settling. So breathe down the length of your spine, breathe down into your low back, into your pelvis. And if this is feeling really good, you might want to stay here longer. If there are any finishing poses, any more stretches or movements you want to take to complete your practice, so maybe a happy baby, maybe an inversion, feet together, knees apart, Supta Baddha Konasana. So anything else that will help you complete your own practice for you. So take about 5 to 7 breaths. You can grab any props you want to. So if you want a blanket, if you want something to cover your eyes, please feel free. Guys, in your own time, just settle into your final relaxation. Let go of past, so regret, remorse. Let go of future, so worry, anxiety, stress. Just fall into this moment right here, right now. Just peace, observation, curiosity. Let your breath become effortless. And if you want to turn your computer off and just drift off, close your practice for yourself. That's fine. Otherwise, I will bring you out of your Shavasana in just a couple minutes or so. So take this time and just be. take a deep breath in. Exhale, let it go. And as you're ready, start to move through your body and eventually roll to either side, fetal position. Give yourself just a moment to rest on your side body. And then staying as relaxed through your body as possible, ease your way up into a seat. So sit up nice and tall, just like we did at the beginning of class, with awareness. Close your eyes. Exhale in your breath. Inhale, sweep your arms out, around and up one last time. And just symbolically take it all in, all the efforts, all the energy from your practice. Bring it all into your heart, hands to heart. Thank you guys so much for being here, taking time out of your day to find a deeper awareness of yourself, of your body, of your breath. Connect to a deeper place inside. The light in me sees and honors the light in you. Thank you for letting me guide you. Namaste.